Hello everybody, Maddy Mad Dog Forberg here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are cooking again. I know you guys really liked my buffalo chicken crock-pot recipe. That was super easy, great for families. You can make a lot at one time. It's really tasty with rice, lettuce wraps, tortillas, anything. It's awesome. I'm going to make something today that's a little bit more mild if we have some heat-challenged individuals that want to make some crock-pot recipes. This recipe is called Dorito chicken. It's called that because it tastes like Doritos. Again, we're going to use some salsa, some chicken breast. Today I got 4 pounds of chicken. All you need is chicken, ranch packets, this green salsa, salsa verde, and you just chuck it all in. So I'll show you how to do that now, but another thing that you can add to this recipe is the fat-free cream cheese. We talked about this in the last cooking video. That will just make this a bit more creamy. I do like it like that. However, I'm lactose intolerant and my stomach doesn't really tolerate it very well. But if you like to have it creamy, go out and get that. It'll be really good. To start, we're just gonna crack open these chicken breasts. All you have to do is chuck them into the crock pot. You don't need anything else in there right now. Oops. I like making these kinds of meals because it will get me through the week. I like having a variety of chicken options because chicken is great for protein. It's lean. You can make a lot of different kinds of recipes with it. People always talk about how bodybuilding meals are really boring, but they don't have to be. This is very macro friendly because these packets are very low calorie and it's salsa, so it's, you know, about 10 calories per 2 tablespoons. So your meals don't have to be boring. This is super easy to meal prep. We're gonna shred it at the end. I like to add these to lettuce wraps with some avocado, but there's so many different things that you can do with shredded chicken. Now that our chicken is in the crock pot, we're gonna go ahead and add 2 cups of this salsa. When that's done, you're going to go ahead and add a ranch packet. You're just going to put it on the top. I'm going to add half of this ranch packet, and then when it's done, I'm going to add the rest of the other half and stir it all together. This is also one of these recipes that I find tastes better the next day once it gets to sit and kind of mingle with all the other ingredients. But again, super easy. You just add the chicken, the salsa, the ranch packet. If you want to add the cream cheese, you absolutely can. And then all you have to do, close it, turn it on, and put it on for 4 hours until the chicken is tender. Again, like the last video, I like to take 2 forks and just shred it. But yeah, it's super easy. Again, this is another high protein meal, a really creative way to make chicken that tastes good, family friendly, prep friendly. But yeah, let's set it up. And we are all set. So we'll come back to this a couple hours later, see how it's cooking in there. I can already smell the salsa and it smells really good. It's one of my favorite salsas. But I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm super excited to show you guys how it turns out. And yeah, let's talk later. All right, you guys, we are back. We did have to take some time away, so we let this sit for a couple of hours. Again, like I said, 4 hours in the crock pot. After that, once the meat is tender, we used 2 forks like in the last video. Just took 2 forks to shred it once the meat was tender. Super easy to do. After that, I drained some of the water because the water from the chicken and then the extra water from the salsa being separated, it did get pretty high. However, my advice is to leave more than you think in there, just because as it kind of solidifies, as it's cold, you want to have a little bit more juices so it doesn't dry out. Also, it's really nice to have that liquid in there for flavor. I added the extra half of that ranch seasoning packet after everything was done and drained. You could go ahead and add more salsa if you want as well. I really liked it how it was. I put it over rice. Again, just a super simple, easy to make meal. I love rice. I just like to pair it with that, but you could also put it on a tortilla, really anything that you want to do. I will say I am super happy with how this one turned out. This is probably my favorite over the buffalo chicken. I love the buffalo chicken, but it's not hot, the buffalo chicken, but it is very salty. And I think this one, at least in taste, is less salty. And I think it's a little bit more family friendly if anyone is a little bit heat challenged, like I did mention. Speaking of which, I wanted to have my partner Luke try it. He has no control with spicy, hot food. So I try to make some things that we both will like because I like flavor. I can't have things super bland. He likes flavor too, but things can't be spicy. So I think this one was a really good way to meet in the middle. I've got it over rice, like I mentioned, after it was shredded. Super good. Again, this is one of my favorites, and I hope you guys like it too. Luke, give us a try.
The pressure is on. Here we go.
Do some ASMRs.
ASMR. This is like a test for all husbands at home. Just say it's good regardless. I like this.
Spicy? What kind of heat level?
There's no spice. As in like, wow, this is blowing my mind up.
Yeah.
Very flavorful. This is probably one of the best ones you've done, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love this.
I love crock-pot meals, especially ones that we can make with chicken. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, chicken has such good macros, really high in protein, very lean, and there's so much that you can do with it. With this kind of chicken in the crock-pot, you could also make a tortilla soup. Maybe we'll give that one a try in the future since things are getting a bit cooler here in Texas. Soups and chilies will probably be on our menu. But I hope you guys really like this one. I hope you try it. Please let me know if you do and if you love it, if there's any recommendations, or if you try to make any other type of meal with it, I want to know. As always, please don't forget to use code MADDY10 on Labrada products, and thanks again for stopping by.